You should already know what this is. And for those of you that aren't, just chill. See, we're gonna get down to the other stuff here in a second. But what I'm always trying to get everybody to understand is everything is vibration. So, before we do anything else, just vibe. Fuck that.
8 doobies to the face. Fuck that. 12 bottles in the case, nigga. Fuck that. 2 pills in the halfway, nigga. Fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, that's when my nigga tripping off the shit again. Pick 'em up, then I set 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em vodka. Didn't know to take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are.
This is that Pisces moon vibe. That Gemini sun Pisces moon vibe. Fuck that.
8 doobies to the face. Fuck that.
Yeah.
12 bottles in the case, nigga. Fuck that. 2
What's up,
pills
Ember?
in the halfway, nigga. Fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, that's when my nigga tripping off the shit again. Pick 'em up, then I set 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em vodka. Didn't know to take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are Loner, marijuana, endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party, tripping over generation, sipping cough syrup, black as water. Never no pancakes in the kitchen, man. One of my lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is but the end. Gives a fuck, we never do listen.
What's up, Tina? What's up, Q?
PlayStation is a drink, technology don't suck. Looking around and down, I see a big crowd that's product of me and it probably relatives relevant for a drug street. Yep, her president is black, she black. Label on her back, fuck that tap. Just like you, she take it straight to the head. Then she look at me, she got ADHD. 8 doobies to the face, fuck that. 12 bottles in the case, nigga, fuck that. 2 pills in the halfway, nigga, fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist, like whoa.
Just vibe.
And then she started feeling herself like no one else in this apartment. Beg your pardon, oh I rap, baby. How old are you? She say 22, I say 23. Okay, then we all crack babies. Damn, why you say that? She said, where my drink at? I'ma tell you later, just tell your neighbors at the police relax. I stood up, shut the blind, close the string, double trying, made to the back where she resides. Then she said between the lines, yeah, I'm home, then I get close enough for the light turns down. The fact that she just might open up when the new folks start to drown. Everybody and I know folks really need them to move now. There's nothing we can do now. Somebody walking with a pound. Oh, that thing on your cushion.
Yeah.
Then looked. Had it, then she grabbed it, then she said, get it understood. You know what, we crack babies because we born in the 80s. That ADHD crazy.
12 bottles. Fuck that.
12 bottles in the case, nigga, fuck that. 2 pills in the halfway, nigga, fuck that. Got a high tolerance when your age don't exist, like whoa, 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 give me some more, give me some more, they don't disturb
Yeah. Welcome to the vibe. And if you haven't smiled yet today, this is my personal invitation for you to do so immediately. And if you can't find a smile for yourself, please allow me to be the smile on your face. Because at the end of the day, all I am is the smile on your face. All I am is the motherfucking vibe. Yeah. That immortal vibe.
I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again.
Lord, forgive me
Lord, forgive me.
for things I don't understand.
Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
This is some Pisces moon shit.
From two planets away, I got my drink, I got my music, I will share it, but today, bitch, don't kill my vibe. 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 Look inside of my soul and you can find gold and maybe get rich. Look inside of your soul and you can find out it never hit you. I can feel the changes. I can feel a new life. I always knew life can be dangerous. I can say that I like a challenge and you to me is painless. You don't know what pain is. How can I paint this picture when the colorblind is hanging with you? Fell on my face and I woke with a scar. Another mistake living deep in my heart. Wear it on top of my sleeve in a flick. I can admit that it didn't look like yours. Why you resent to be making of this? Tell me your purpose is petty again. But even a smaller they can burn the bridge. Even a smaller they can burn the bridge. I can feel the changes. I can feel the new people around me just want to be famous. You can see that my city families didn't put me on stages. To me, that's amazing. To you, that's a quick check without disrespect. Let me say this. I am a sinner
Who's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me for things I don't understand.
Sometimes I need to be alone.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from two planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I will share it, but today, bitch, don't kill my vibe. 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 I'm trying to keep it alive and not compromise the feeling we love. You're trying to keep it deprived and only co-sign with radio does. And I'm liberating past you. We live in a world on two different axles. You live in a world, you living behind the mirror. I know what you're saying, the feeling emotions inferior. This shit is vital.
Ain't nobody ever slapped me, baby. You had to kill yourself before you did that.
It's way more believable. Give me a feasible game. Rather her seasonal name. I'll let the people know this is something you can blame. On yourself you can remain stuck in the box. I'ma break out and then hide every lock. I'ma break out and then hide every lock. I can feel the changes. I can feel the new people.
Hey, crazy.
You can see that my city family did put me on stages. To me, that's amazing. To you, that's a quick check without disrespect. Let me say, I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again.
Just let that vibe seep in. This is that Pisces moon vibe. Matter of fact, this is that Gemini sun Pisces moon vibe.
Sometimes I need to be alone.
This is priceless knowledge of self.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from two planets away.
Nah, my name ain't Robert. Mi amo es Rodrigo. Nah.
You ain't heard the coast like this in a long time. Don't you see the long time? You've been waiting on Kendrick like the first and the 53s in the air. I can see you are in sync.
You slap me, you wouldn't be breathing. Take a deep breath right now and thank God.
Walk out the door and they scream it's a lie. My New Year's resolution is to stop all the pollution. Talk too motherfucking much. I got my drink, I got my music. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
This vibe is immortal. Just smile right now. Damn, I didn't hit Tina. Hold up. I done accidentally hit Tina. Damn, my bad, Tina.
Drive slow, homie.
I let her back. She good. My bad, Tina. This is also... Hold on, let me start this over. This is also a Gemini Sun, Pisces Moon vibe.
Drive slow, homie. Drive slow, homie.
My bad, baby.
You never know, homie. Love me some hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. My homie Molly used to stay 79th May. One of my best friends from back in the day. Down the street from Calumet. School full of stones. He nicknamed me K-Rock.
See, we just here for the vibe today.
Bulls jacket with his hat broke way, y'all. Walked around the mall with his radio face off. Plus he had a spinner from his Dayton's in his hand. Keys in his hand. Reason again to let you know he's the man. Back when we rocked the leases, he had dreams of caprices. Drove by teachers, even more about police. How he get the cash today, his father passed away. Left him with a little something, 16, he was stunting. I'll be sure, nigga, with the hair all wavy. Hit Lake Shore, girls go all crazy. Hit the freeway, go at least about 80. Bought so much that summer, even had him a baby. See, back then, if you had a car, you was the Chi-Town version of baby. And I was just a version of baby. One of the reasons I looked up to him crazy. I used to love to play my demo tape when the system yanked. Felt like I was almost signed when the shit got cranked. We'd take a Saturday and just circle them all. They had the Lincolns and Auroras, we was hurting them all. With the girls, a lot of flirting involved. Dog, fuck all that flirting, I'm trying to get in some draws. So, put me on with these hoes, homie. He told me don't rush to get grown. Drive slow, homie. Drive slow, homie. Drive slow. You never know, homie, about these hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. What it do? I'm posted up in the parking lot.
My trunk waving.
The candy gloves is immaculate, it's simply amazing. The nail hoes poking wide on their candy leg. Trunk open, screens on me, I'm sleep with PrIcElEs. I'm on a mission for dime pieces and sexy ladies. Allow me to introduce you to my CL Mercedes. It's a star-studded event when I ballet park. Open up my mouth in sunlight, illuminates the dark. You see them foes crawling, you see them screens falling. The disco ball in my mouth, insinuates I'm balling. I'm leaning on the switch.
Look good, don't it?
Look in my slab, but I can still catch poppers if I drove a cab. A young Houston hard hitter, all about the skrilla, riding some candy coated.
Something like a caterpillar.
I'm tipping on them foes, I'm jamming on this group. I'm looking for them hoes, baby, what it do? Drive slow, homie. Turn your hazard lights on when you see them hoes. Drive slow, homie. If you're riding around the city with nowhere to go, drive slow, homie. Live today, cause tomorrow, man, you never know. You never know, homie. Love me some hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. My car's like the movie, my car's like the crib. I got more TVs in here than where I live. Now don't make no sense, but baby, I'm the shit. And everything I flip, you know what's up.
Kendrick Lamar, Prince, Kanye West. These are Gemini Sun, Pisces Moons. This is the type of vibe we're in. It's very artistic. It's definitely a vibe.
My canaries is gleaming through my angel wings. They see me hoes acting like they see the king. With that mean lean smoking on that finest Cali green. My wood grain oak, I'm riding on folks. My cylinder crack, like tiptoes. I so O's, and this I know. When you see them hoes, you let homie drive slow, drive slow, drive slow.
We're gonna vibe for just a few more minutes. And then I'm just gonna open the floor up for questions. I might touch on the transits, but I'm not gonna elaborate on it. We just vibing together here today in this Pisces moon energy.
never know, homie. Might need some hoes, homie. You need to pump, get nuts and drive slow, homie. Drive slow, homie.
Yeah, listen to this
I
vibe.
wrote this record while 30,000 feet in the air. Steward is complimenting me on my nappy hair. If I can fuck her in front of all of these passengers, they'll probably think I'm a terrorist. Eat my asparagus, then I'm asking her thoughts of a young nigga.
Yes, I absolutely do meditate.
Crash dummy for dollars. I know you dying to meet him. I probably die in a minute.
What do you
Just
say?
bury me with 20 I wrote this record while 30,000 feet in the air. Steward is complimenting me on my nappy hair. If I can fuck her in front of all of these passengers, they'll probably think I'm a terrorist. Eat my asparagus, then I'm asking her thoughts of a young nigga. Fast money and freedom, a crash dummy for dollars. I know you dying.
You ain't gonna eat
I
nothing first?
probably die in a minute. Just bury me with
At least
20
something.
bitches, 20 million in the countdown fitted. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, yeah, big shit poppin'. Section 80. Back in this bitch, in the back of the bitch, with my back against the wall, and your bitch on the edge of my dick. Jump off. I call a bitch, a hoe, a woman, I never did nothing but break the ground on top of the asphalt. Tire mark if you ever diss that I'm easily pedaling with the speed of a lightning bolt. As a kid, I killed 2 adults.
I'm too advanced.
I lived my 20s at 2 years old, the wiser man. Truth be told, I'm like 87. Wicked as 80 reverends in a pool of fire with devils holding hands.
And from a distance, don't know which one is a Christian, damn.
Who can I trust in 2012? That's no one, not even myself. But Gemini screaming, fight on somebody. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
That's what's up, chillin'.
Hold up, hold up. Yeah, big shit poppin'. Everybody watching. When you do it like this, nigga, losing ain't an option. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
All right, be safe out there, son. Be quick.
Yeah, big shit poppin'. Hey, kick her out the studio, man. 24/7, make her work in this ass for it. She poppin' that ass for it.
King of diamonds with diamonds you never did ask for.
They checking my passport. I'm too accustomed with customs. You calling the task force. I killed it, somebody come from. They want me to fast forward the game. And why you complain when you niggas is passport? You never hop in my lane when you pushing the rap for it. You wrecking my Jaguar. You play like a passport. Her feet on the dashboard. Hold up.
He wrecked that.
Hold up.
Man, he wrecked that right there.
Hold up, hold up, yeah, big shit poppin'. Everybody watching when you do it like
Hey,
this.
baby.
Nigga losing ain't an option.
Come here with daddy, come on.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, yeah, big shit poppin'.
Come up here.
Everybody watching when you do it like this, nigga. I wrote this record about 30,000 feet in the air. Steward is
Chief,
complimenting me on my
come here.
nappy hair. If I can fuck her in front of all of these passengers, they'll probably think I'm Osama, the plane emergency landed.
Now let's jam this one too.
Smoking, I pouring oil, keep that lean up in my core. All my
here,
fuck,
baby.
that being wood in my hood.
There's my baby.
Everybody wanna bow.
There's my baby.
If you up, watch you fall.
Oh.
I can fuck with y'all.
Here he is.
I can fuck with y'all.
Oh my God.
I can fuck with y'all.
In the street, counterfeits.
I can fuck with y'all.
Taking off when you landing. Bitch niggas gonna throw tantrums.
This is my
and I'm
baby.
dancing on them stars.
What?
The galaxy
What?
got room for y'all.
What?
Ain't nothing gonna happen soon for y'all. While I'm here and every day I hear your bullshit. Self-pity. Reason why you never dealt with me. Reason why your girl dealt with me. Hands up in the building, we get busy and say. Yeah.
This my
That's
baby.
exactly what this sound like. A to
What?
the A to the L
What?
Y Y A-H.
What?
Give it up 2 times, then give it right back. Don't blow my high.
Oh my gosh.
Keep that lean up in my core. All my car got levy and wood. In my wood, we
Oh
got
my
it wood.
God.
Everybody wanna bow. I let bow at the mall. If he was, I can fall. I can fuck with
What do you
y'all.
want? What do you want?
I can fuck with y'all.
Y'all hold on.
In my business,
I can fuck with y'all.
in the street, counterfeits.
I can fuck with y'all.
Look at my life and look at yours. Get some ambition while you bored. Time will never wait on no man. Society will never hold your hand. Niggas like to gossip like bitches. Got me thinking you don't like bitches. Wonder what's behind them Ray-Bans. Eyes of a coward, I understand. Niggas like to gossip like bitches. Sit down, carry on. When we finish, we say.
Quit. Quit.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
That's exactly what this sound like. But never will I ever forget left eye. Roll up, put a ribbon in the sky, and a button on your lips. Don't blow my high.
Smoking, I pouring full.
Keep that lean up in my cup.
All my car got levy and wood. In my wood, we call it wood.
He's a Capricorn, sun, Capricorn moon. Birthday's December 23rd.
Watch you fall. I can fuck with y'all.
Pussy ass hoe niggas.
I can't fuck with y'all.
Bitches all up in my business.
I can fuck with y'all.
In the street, counterfeits.
I can fuck with y'all.
Now everybody sing this shit.
Just let that vibe hit you. Just that Pisces moon vibe. Get it on
Look at
time.
my life and look at yours. Get some ambition while you bored, 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 bored.
He's my baby. Are you my baby? He's my baby. He's my baby boy. He's my only baby boy.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I slipped that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless.
I don't know. He's my baby.
Get arrested, guess until he get the message. I feel the pressure under more scrutiny. And what I do, act more stupidly.
He's daddy's baby.
Bought more jewelry, more Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. The drama, people suing me. I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me. I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the Cosby's, I ain't go to Hill, man. I guess the money should have changed them. I guess I should have forgot where I came from. Till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing, right? Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Let up the suicide doors. This is my life, homie. You decide yours.
You wanna talk to them?
I know that Jesus died for us, but I couldn't tell you who the side was, so I parallel double park that motherfucker sideways. Old folks talking about back in my day, but homie, this is my day. Class started 2 hours ago.
Just vibe, baby.
No, I already graduated, and you can live through anything if magic made it. They say I talk with so much emphasis. Ooh, they so sensitive. Don't ever fix your lips like collagen to say something when you gon' end up apologizing. Let me know if it's a problem then.
What's up, Cherie?
Alright, man, holla then. Till I get my
Come here. Give me kisses. Give me kisses.
then you can't tell me nothing, right? Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
I don't brush down on mine. I brush up on
Tell
mine.
me nothing.
I'm picking it out.
Let the champagne splash. Let that man get cash. Let that man get past. He don't even stop to get gas. If he can move through the rumors, he can drive off of fumes, cuz.
This ain't a brush.
I stay
start that shit. Go over there. Go, hey.
Treasure, what's your pleasure? Life is depending how you dress.
We'll go over there then.
So if the devil wear Prada, Adam, Eve wear nada, I'm in between, but way more pressure, but way less effort. Cause when you try hard, it's when you die hard. Your homies looking like, why God, when they reminisce over you.
My God. What's up, Manu Rao LYJ? Then you can't tell me nothing, right?
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Wait till I get my money right.
Then you can't tell me nothing, right? Yeah. Welcome to the vibe. What's up with it? How y'all doing? Welcome to the motherfucking Gemini Sun, Pisces Moon vibe. I hope everybody's feeling as lovely as I'm feeling today, because I feel fan-fucking-tastic. You hear me? And I look better than I feel. If you haven't smiled yet today, you need to smile right motherfucking now. Because I ain't going to elaborate too far into it, but we got the sun in Gemini right now. Matter of fact, it's at 10 degrees of Gemini. So life is all the more interesting in its own right. And the sun just so happens to be square to the moon, but conjunct to Venus. Now, let me tell you about the sun being square to the moon. With the sun being square to the moon, especially with it being Gemini and Pisces, you can feel yourself feeling all over the place. It's like you don't know how to fucking feel, but you feel something. You hear me? You feel something. Matter of fact, you feel everything. You're incredibly sensitive to your environment. You just don't know what to do with it. That's what it is right there. 1A, I don't know what card you're talking about, fam. But what you should do is start you a channel where you can preach. I want to promote whoever wants to do anything that helps other people raise their vibration. So what you need to do, Juan, is start your channel so you can preach on your channel. See, this is the Vibe Tribe. We're here to raise the vibration with this knowledge and information. And it ain't going to be for everybody. We're thousands all over the world. We're not thirsty for subscribers or hungry for attention. No. We don't need you, but we do want your energy. If you come in on some troll shit or some fuck shit or some hate shit, you're going to be banned immediately. I'm talking about exiled expeditiously. And it's not out of hate, it's out of love. You hear me? We love you enough to put you in your space because this ain't for you. If it is, welcome to the Vibe Tribe. You are now a part of the PrIcElEs family. Now, besides the sun being square to the moon, the sun is also conjunct to Venus. And so with the sun conjunct to Venus in Gemini, this is a very flirtatious energy. You hear me? It just ain't serious. That's what you need to understand. It's not serious. If you get too serious, you're gonna fuck up the whole vibe, and we ain't gonna let you do that. No, with the sun conjunct to Venus in Gemini, it's interesting. It's enticing. It's flirtatious. It's stimulating. Just don't get too serious with it. That'll fuck up everything. I don't think you hear me though. Can you feel that? Yeah. That's that Gemini, Sun, Pisces, Moon vibe. And look, the moon is now sitting at 10 degrees of Pisces. And when you have the moon in Pisces, let me tell you, there's a sensitive and subtly instinctive nature that emerges. Do you hear me? Today, people are gonna feeling a need to retreat from the urgency of the world and to encapsulate themselves in our own little bubble. But let's make it a bubble of creativity. If not, it could easily be a place where you slip into some bullshit, and we ain't with that. You might feel yourself having a deep urge for introspection and reflection or creation. Your spiritual nature is aroused today, and your creative imagination is stimulated. This is the moon in Pisces. This is the sun in Gemini. But you do have to be wary because your emotions can become idealistic and your mood can vacillate. But whatever's going on, it's like it's not entirely your own. You are a product of your environment today. So it is very imperative that you put yourself in the right space. Do you hear me? You got to be around the right type of energy, the right type of people today. Yeah. Your receptive nature is so fucking enhanced that it's definitely possible for you to take on the moods and emotions of everybody around you, or the mood of the moment, or the temperature of the times. Yeah. That's where we're at with the moon in Pisces. There's a nebulous quality to the moon. And it might even be hard for you to define what you feel, but let me tell you what you should do. Write it down. With the sun in Gemini, the moon in Pisces, write it down. With the moon square to Venus. You can be picking up on some cues that could cause some confusion. So be careful with that. All you know for sure with the moon in Pisces and the sun in Gemini and Venus in Gemini is your sensitive awareness and your ability to feel deeply and compassionately is almost all-encompassing. Yeah. That's where we're at. Just don't get caught up in it. That's the trick. Don't get caught up in it. Hit the motherfucking like button if you haven't done it. So in doing so, understand this is not about ego. Nah, baby. This is about algorithm. This just helps us expand the platform. That way, if you're not trying to hear what I'm trying to say, at least we can get out to the next motherfucker who is. Now, moving quickly, Mercury is at 23 degrees of Taurus. Mercury is conjunct to Uranus, too. And so, here's the thing. This is where things slow down for you mentally. Some people try to say that Mercury in Taurus is a dumb energy or it's dope, but that's not it. What you're doing is letting things resonate, you know. And through that, you're understanding things better. And as you start to understand things with Mercury conjunct to Uranus, this is where opportunities for stuff to really make sense for you. And through that, you can employ that. This brings in a genius level of thinking. Yeah, the thought process is slower, but it's also a lot more determined. That's Mercury in Taurus. But when you see this conjunct to Uranus, it's like all of a sudden you get it. All of a sudden it makes sense. All of a sudden you know exactly how to employ your thoughts. See, that's the beautiful expression of this. Learn how to employ your thoughts. Hey. This is where you gotta make it pay what it weighs. Yeah. What's up, Breeze? Villanita. What's up, baby? Now, Venus is sitting at 8 degrees of Gemini. And as I was saying earlier, this is a flirtatious energy. It, in its own way, is very cool, you know. But people want to be peaked. And when I say peaked, I mean there's a greater need for variety and stimulation. People don't want to get caught up in the same shit, and they also don't want it to be serious, you know. This is the perfect time to connect with somebody on an intellectual level. This is where somebody's mindset can become sexy to you. Like, damn, I really like the way you talk. I like the way you think. You got me mesmerized. As a matter of fact, I read somewhere that with Venus in Gemini, now more than ever, the brain becomes a large erogenous zone. Matter of fact, I think that was on the Time Passages app. But yeah, it says the brain becomes the largest erogenous zone with Venus in Gemini. Now, I do have to warn you, like I was saying yesterday, with Venus in Gemini, you got to be careful because boredom creates mischief. Somebody gets bored in their relationships or in their interactions, they could end up going into some fickle behavior. And the last thing somebody wants to do is act right now. So what you have to do is try to get into some mischief with the people you're involved in already. Don't get yourself into trouble in your relationship. Get in trouble with your relationship. You know. Now, this is also where financial matters become a little iffy. You got to be careful. Somebody might get over on you. And that's cool. That's cool. But not to dwell on it. Because Mars is also in Aries. Mars is sitting now at 23 degrees of Aries. And with Mars sitting in Aries, life speeds up significantly. People are more impulsive and impatient than ever. People are also more assertive or aggressive than ever. People also could be more reactive than ever. So you do have to be wary with that. Be extra careful. You hear me? I was just thinking with Mars in Aries and with the Sun and Venus in Gemini, there's going to be a lot of stealing. That's something I didn't speak on yesterday. But yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of stealing going on right now. Motherfucker, so if you catch yourself with the urge to do that, just stop it. Just stop it. Find something more interesting to do. Don't get yourself into no shit. But yeah, people are going to be impulsive and people are going to be mischievous and sneaky. So there's going to be some stealing going on. Now, Mars is conjunct to Chiron. So there could be some actions that lead to awareness. What I mean is people might do some shit or make some mistakes or fuck up or make some type of impulsive action. But in that action, it gives them the awareness that, damn, this is where we're really at. This is who I really am. This is where life is right now. So yeah, be careful. Now, Jupiter is at 1 degree of Gemini. And I was reading earlier that Jupiter in Gemini is great for mental stimulation, you know. It's great in trying to experience new things, but it's only going to work out for you if you're putting closure with the things that you were already working on. And that's a different concept right there. This craving for mental adventure could get you into trouble because then you're leaving things undone or you get stretched too thin. See, that's the simple thing with Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter's in detriment in Gemini because it gets stretched too thin. As I was telling y'all yesterday, when you get too many irons in the fire, you run out of fire. There it is. But overall, people are more curious. People are more witty. This is a perfect time for learning, teaching, writing, anything that stimulates your mind. But people are going to be seeking stimulation, not understanding. So there could be some skimming. There could definitely be some skimming where they want to know just enough to know about what's going on and going on. But there can also be some messiness, some nosiness, some gossipy energy, some hyperbole, some superficiality. This is all a lot more possible right now. And I need a few more of y'all to hit that like button if you're here. Okay. And in doing so, understand this is not about ego. This is about algorithm. This just helps us expand the platform. That way, if you're not trying to hear what I'm trying to say, at least we can get out to the next person who is. And if you want some fuck shit, swipe up, bitch. If you don't know how to feel, smile right now. Smile right motherfucking now. Right, Chief? But yeah, shit's crazy. Now, Jupiter is sextile to Neptune and trine to Pluto. So, as I was saying yesterday, with Jupiter sextile to Neptune, and this being Jupiter in Gemini, but in that sextile with Neptune in Pisces, this is an incredibly creative energy. Oh, it's so creative. People's imagination is wild, but this is also where misinformation can lead to confusion. This is where people might just be saying shit just to say it. There might be deliberate diversions. So be careful with that. Now, with Jupiter trine to Pluto, as I said yesterday, this is where conversations get started that could change the world. Not just change your life personally, but change the whole fucking world. Sometimes that's all it takes. Somebody might tell you something that blows your mind or puts things in a different perspective that changes everything. This is what happens here. Knowledge is power. And this is priceless knowledge of self. Now, we also have Saturn in Pisces, and I usually go through a whole 30-minute spiel with Saturn in Pisces. But look, with Saturn in Pisces, subconscious fears and anxieties are going to be more forthcoming, and this is the perfect time for you to release that. You have to deal with that internally. You know, whether it's through meditation, mediation, or whatever you need to do, you need to figure out where those subconscious fears come from and confront those anxieties, because it's not going to help you any. This is also where you realize you're not a victim. You're just a part of a process. As I said yesterday, karma is a process. Karma is not consequences, even though consequences can be a part of karma. Life is not happening to you and you alone. And as you realize that, you start to have compassion for other people as well. You start to realize, man, I'm not the only one going through it. And you start to feel empathy. But this is also where you need to take a step back and realize what's real for you. What's real in your life. What's worth entertaining. You got to separate the bullshit. That's for real. Now, next, we have Uranus and Taurus. Uranus and Taurus means that because of the way that the world is, things are not going to be stable. It's hard to find security because things are constantly changing. The values of things are constantly changing. People's value systems are constantly changing. I guarantee if you look back at the last 5.5 years, you're going to see that you're willing to do things to make money now that you would have never considered doing before. For better or for worse. And it's because it pays. Not only is it because those opportunities are there, but it's also because you've seen that those things actually pay. The nature of business has changed completely. And that's just how it is. There's so many unique ways to make money. There's no fucking reason for anybody to be broke. But you also have to be adaptable in that. You have to be adaptable in your hustle. You can't get caught up in one way of doing things. You got to be able to switch it up and do something different. In doing that, that changes everything. So what you gonna do? You gonna start making plates? And they doing it. You gonna start dancing? And they doing it. You gonna be on some freaky shit on OnlyFans? They doing it, and they getting paid to do it. You gonna be stealing other people's content? They doing it. Like, that shit is real. They doing this shit out here, man. So what you gonna do? You gonna start a podcast? It's there. It's all there. That's what's up. Villanita, you might need to be on OnlyFans. You got some... We ain't spoken on it in a couple of years, and I ain't gonna just put your business out there again, but you got some real freaky shit that you excel at. So you might need to assess your principles and make you some motherfucking money. Because it's there. Yeah. Don't be a drag, just gag. And no, I ain't gonna never let you live that down. Show them that Belgian dip. Show them that Belgian dip. Speaking of which, while I'm here, there's a few of y'all that's been down for a while. But let me tell you something about Villanita. Villanita has been riding with me since day one. Villanita has been riding with me since day one, and I'm so grateful for that. Villanita been fucking with me for years now. And so that's family right there. And I just want to say thank you. For real. Without getting too sentimental, I just want to say thank you for your loyalty. I wasn't going to say anything else. I'll tell them if you want me to tell them. Villanita is a fucking freak. A goddamn freak. For real. That's the truth. Just nasty. Now, let's look at Neptune. Because Neptune is at 29 degrees of Pisces. And look, with Neptune sitting here at 29 degrees of Pisces, it's hard to know what's real anymore. Because real ain't even real. It's hard to know what it's really about either. Because people are way more worried about the appearance than the purpose. You hear me? And people are so caught up in projections that they kind of create expectations off of that. And what's trending and what's popular is a lot more imperative than what's right these days. And that's wrong, but who gives a fuck? Projections and expectations are a motherfucker, man. We're more connected as human beings than we ever were, but we're more confused than ever. And so don't get caught up in the culture. Don't get tricked by these trends. Instead, hold on, my hat is fucking with me. I don't like the way this hat is looking. Instead, what you need to do, now it's really fucking with me. Instead, what you need to do is find your inner purpose. See, there's a part of you inside of yourself that knows what's right for you, that knows what the fuck you need to be doing. It has nothing to do with what's going on externally. See, we get so caught up in these projections and these expectations that we forget about what it is for us individually. And so you need to connect with that inner compass. I'm talking about that main line to the divine that resides inside of you. Connect with that, baby. Do that. All right? That's all I'm going to say about that. Don't get caught up in the bullshit. All right? See, my hat is fucking with me. It's going to make me get mad and throw this motherfucker. It's like no matter what I do, it's crooked. And just realize that everything is a fad these days. Everything is a fucking fad. Spirituality is a fad, but they forget what spirituality is supposed to be. It's supposed to be an inner journey for you personally. So you have to figure out what's right for you, not what's cool and what everybody else is doing. No, you need to figure out what's right for you inside of yourself that can help you heal and help you understand what your purpose is. That's what a spiritual journey is truly about. People are so caught up about influence. when they need to be worried about intention. Intention. Now, let's look at Pluto. Because Pluto is retrograde at 1 degrees of Aquarius. And Pluto is going to be retrograde until October 13th. And so what we're doing now is looking back at how much things have changed that quick. You're starting to realize how different the world is. How weird things are. How crazy things are. But what that does is it creates the possibility for things to get even crazier, because then you start to ask yourself, what's coming next? What's going to happen now? And that right there is a tremendous change in itself, because people start to really ponder on the possibilities. And it forces them to think outside of the box. It forces them to have an open mind, because shit has gotten so crazy so fast that people are like, man, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen next. And people are willing to accept radical processes and radical thoughts and radical movements now. People are trying to, change. And they want the world to change. But if you want that to happen, you got to take a radical approach. And that's going to seem simply destructive for no reason right off the rip. But after a while, we're going to find a method that works. And Pluto's going to be in Aquarius till 2044. So we got 20 years of this shit to figure out what's going on. Yeah. And we're going to realize at some point, because of technology, us as a people are more powerful than ever. People's opinions are more powerful than ever. Yeah. You can't hold what, Sharon Crawford? I'm afraid to ask, but I want to know. You can't hold what? If you're trying to hold this, you need 2 hands. Mushroom merchant, I don't smoke tobacco blunts. This is a hemp wrap. I don't smoke tobacco, so I would know. And where I did smoke, I was more on Garcia Vegas. Dutchies and Garcia Vegas. I like green blunts, personally, for me. But yeah, if you're gonna need this, you need both hands. I'm coming long and strong all night long. You did. Hold up. Ooh, business is booming. What's up, Miss Tequila? Hold up. Monochrome soul, just cool out. You gotta be careful. I got a crazy spoon. As a matter of fact, it's so long you gotta call it a ladle. Cause I reach down into the bottom of that cup and I stir all that crazy. You know how they got yogurt and they got the fruit at the bottom? I reach down into the bottom of that cup and I stir all that crazy up. All that stuff you didn't know was in there, I stir it up. Now you insane and obsessed. You ain't never had nobody touch your motherfucking kidney before. Yeah. I hit kidney every time. Just cool out. Be careful. Don't get me started. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Wolves versus the Mavs, Mushroom Merchant. I'm gonna watch the Mavs put them hoes away tonight. Kill the myth of Anthony Edwards. We're gonna put you away. Now, somebody asked, what does the back of my hat say? My hat says my name. It says Rodrigo. But it's also not just a name, it's a title. They call me Rodrigo the Don. But you gotta roll your R's or the vibration ain't gonna be right. Yeah. You gotta say it so it rolls off your tongue. Mr. Kitty said, what is my height? I am 6 foot. With big hands. Y'all trying to make me misbehave and I don't want to behave, so it's fine. I have the Sun and Venus coming up on my Black Moon Lilith. My Black Moon Lilith is at 13 degrees of Gemini, so the sun is coming. But yeah. You see the size of that hand? As big as my head is. Anthony. Just vibe, fam. That wasn't for you. I'm about to be on my worst behavior for this whole weekend. But yeah. I'm 6 foot. Six feet tall, 11 inches long. See, I'm supposed to be spiritual right now, and this Gemini. See, you got this Gemini energy, got me on my worst behavior. Anthony, it's not a it'd be a thirst trap if I didn't have my shirt on. But I got my shirt on today. That's fine, Breeze. One of my exes, who happens to be one of the loves of my life, that we're very close, she's 6'2". Six deuce. And I still handled that well. You gotta be careful with Venus in Gemini. Somebody might just talk you right out of your drawers. It's something about that mouthpiece. That is so sexy. Now, back to where we were at. Chiron is at 22 degrees of Aries. So look, with Chiron at 22 degrees of Aries, you might go too hard, take it too far. You might go too fast, and you might make a mistake. But guess what? Through doing so, you're aware of whatever the fucking problem was in the first place. Oh. You hear me? That awareness allows for accountability. That accountability allows for actions that lead towards healing. Oh, we got a Virgo moon in the house. Virgo moons like to serve. They want to serve. They want to do the job perfectly. They want to do it exactly how you like it. Yeah, I know. Now, just vibe. Tina Claire Marie, we don't give a damn about your husband. We don't give a damn about your husband. He ain't me. He ain't me. You gonna realize that at some point today. You gonna look at that motherfucker and be like, man. That ain't Rodrigo. Might make you want to throw a spoon at his ass. I'm trying to behave, but y'all ain't letting me. Y'all ain't letting me. Yeah. Ooh, I like that vibe right there. Listen to that vibe, bro. I love the vibe. Listen to this vibe. Yeah. And I'm a Mars in Capricorn, so I go hard. Harder than everybody else. And I got stamina. I go as long and hard as it takes. Yeah. See, the thing about having Mars in Capricorn is you want to be the best. You have a need to be the best, naturally. And I am. Yeah. Just vibe. Tursman Fediasi. What's up, fam? No, I haven't been to Turkey. I just sold chickens. Yeah. You have an Aquarius Mars, that means you like it different than everybody else likes it. You are just something different. You don't move how everybody else moves. You're incredibly unique in your movements. Your energy is electric and effervescent. How you like that? You have Mars opposite Uranus. How similar are you? Mars in Aquarius is a lot more like Mars conjunct to Uranus. So Mars opposite means you're a lot different. But yeah, it's all gravy. Now back to where we were. Said if you have Chiron in Scorpio right now, I have Chiron in Gemini. But you said if you have Chiron in Scorpio right now, what do you do? I don't know. There's not a lot affecting that. Well, I would say that Mercury could be affecting it. Uranus could be affecting it. But, I mean, if Chiron is in Scorpio, it's just in Scorpio. You got to heal that fucking trauma that you have inside of you. That chaos that resides inside of you. Now, the Black Moon Lilith is at 26 degrees of Virgo. So that's interesting too, because it's like little shit. It's the little shit that matters the most right now, but it's the little shit that can also fuck you up. You could be stuck on some small shit. So yeah. What's up, Nikki? Y'all should know not to trip. You know I stay fly for every occasion. I got Michelangelo socks on from Ninja Turtles. You're Sag. What about you? You ain't loyal? You're very positive and fun and adventurous, but you ain't got no fucking loyalty in you. None. Maybe to principles, but not to people. You'll switch up on a motherfucker so fast it don't make no sense with Sagittarius energy. The grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah, I know. Sag ain't loyal. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Maybe to principles, but not to people. Sagittarius is the least loyal out of all of the signs. I be playing a lot, but I'm not playing about that. Joix, what are my thoughts on Michael Jackson? What do you mean? I think he's one of the greatest entertainers that ever lived, but I think he's a conflicted person. Yeah. I hear you. I heard you. The nodes are at 14 degrees of Aries and Libra. So you just need to take action in your life right now. You need to be action-oriented in your approach towards life. You can't sit there and think about shit or worry about what everybody else is doing. You need to take action towards doing what's best for you. Plain and simple. Be honest in your expression and experience your truth as a verb. That's the North Node in Aries. Now, when y'all want to talk about Cancers being loyal, here's the thing about, and I'm a Cancer, so I'll tell you. Here's the thing about Cancers being loyal. And I have Leo placements too, and Leo is probably just as loyal as Cancer, but loyalty does not equate faithfulness. Yes, I've been loyal to just about everybody I've ever been involved with, but that doesn't mean that I was faithful. That's something else. Being loyal and being faithful are not the same thing. No, I won't leave you. I'm down for you. I'm going to ride with you. I'm going to fight with you, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be faithful to you. So that's the thing with that. Loyalty and faithfulness are not the same thing, and they don't go hand in hand. Just a second, y'all. I gotta fix myself. There we go. We're good now. Just because I won't leave you doesn't mean I'm doing right by you. Now that's the difference in Sagittarius. If a Sagittarius decides that they're not a cheater, then they're going to be faithful to you. They're going to be straight up with that principle. That means they might leave your ass before they cheat on you. And some of us look at that as disloyalty. You say, hey, man, them motherfuckers switch up, they'll leave you. But it's also because they weren't down with that situation anymore. See, that's the thing with that. Is you start to see that Sagittarius is loyal to principles, even when they're not loyal to people. So with the Sagittarius, once they decide that, hey, that's not what they do, then that's how they are. They're loyal to their morals. See, I learned that. I have Saturn in Sagittarius. I have Juno in Sagittarius also. I have Uranus in Sagittarius, but with my Saturn in Sagittarius in my second house and my Juno conjunct to my Saturn in Sagittarius in my second house, it took a whole 30 years for me to be a faithful person in my relationships. I was loyal, but I was never faithful. But it came to a point where I came to a place in my morals or in my maturity where I was like, I'm not a cheater. I'm not going to cheat. So yeah. So that's what that is. Well, that's what that was, cuz. Jackie Fish. I appreciate that. Pimp C is actually one of my idols. Pimp C is another Pisces moon, too. R.I.P. to the pimp. Me looking like Pimp C is not an accident. You hear me? Pimp C is a Capricorn Sun, Pisces moon. Or was. I loved Pimp C so much that when Pimp C died, people came to my house, knocking on my door, crying, asking me if I was okay, like I really knew Pimp, and I didn't, personally. But yeah, Pimp C was as far as music goes, was an icon. And for a long time before I changed my lifestyle, he was one of the people that I idolized. Rest in exaltation, Chad Butler. You hear me, Jackie Fish? Monochrome Soul. I respect that. Now, I want y'all to know what's interesting today is we're in a 7 vibration today. Numerology, we're in a 7. Do you want to know how we get there? You look at it like this. It's May 30th, 2024. So May is the 5th month. That's a 5. It's the 30th. 3 plus 0 is a 3. You drop that 3 down. 2028 is an 8 because 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 4 is an 8. So 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. But there is a karmic debt 16 to this. So what you have to do is today reflect on how you have abused love. How can you love yourself the right way? And will that help you be more capable of loving other people the right way? That's the question you have to ask yourself numerologically today. Because in that 7, it's very introspective. It's very serious. It's also very spiritual. But with this karmic debt 16, you have to be wary of an abuse of love. So what you do is take a step back today and figure out what do you need to be loved correctly, and how can you, in your journey, also love the people you're involved with the right way. See, I look at situations, especially when we were talking about me being a Cancer, right? I look at situations where sometimes people have came to me for help. And instead of giving them what they asked for, I gave them what I thought they needed. And then there's other situations where in my personal relationships, I have gotten caught up in principles. Now I don't cheat. I'm not abusive. And so, and I have I work, I run my own business. So I look at those things sometimes and I get caught up in pretentiousness. I say, oh, I don't cheat. I'm not abusive. I work. I provide. I'm what my wife needs. But am I really catering to what she needs personally? That's a question I've had to take a step back and ask myself. Am I truly catering to her needs personally? And sometimes that's a hard question to ask. Because I get caught up in the pretentiousness and the ego that I don't cheat. I'm not abusive. I work and provide. So I got to be a great partner. But no, like there's still other things you have to work on. Listening, understanding, giving people space. And so I've just had to learn that there's more to being a good partner than just not cheating, not being abusive, and providing. And so today I have to really, as we go through this, take a step back and assess how I'm addressing things. Now, I want you to know that with the karmic debt 16, there could be some cheating going on today. Now that I think about it, with there being a karmic debt 16 in the mix today, and the sun and Venus being in Gemini and the moon being in Pisces, people could be cheating today. There's somebody getting cheated on right now, and that happens every day. But I'm talking about it's some of y'all, and some of y'all thinking about cheating right now. Tina Claire Marie. And it's okay to think about it if you think about it doing it with me. But other than that, it ain't no good. It ain't no good. Yeah. So we've taken it as far as we can take it with the transits. The floor is now open for anything y'all want to discuss or ask or whatever. For the next hour and a half, we're going to talk, chop it up. I'm going to answer any questions that you may have, and we're just going to vibe together. Just vibe. Timothy McGregor, you rap, motherfucker. Exactly. You on my stream. You can't come on here shouting commands. If you don't like the vibe we on, swipe up. If not, just cool your jets. This is priceless knowledge of self. And there might be a time where I start rapping, but this ain't gonna be it this 30 seconds. Maybe in another 30 seconds I might start wrecking, but who knows? King for life, you rap. Cause if I rapped, I'd be your chick's favorite rapper. You could choke her, you could slap her, but I still gonna be, let me quit. I believe you, I believe you, I believe you. Are the fixed signs loyal? They can be. But I mean, Aquarius could also be disloyal. I don't know if they could all be loyal. Anybody's capable of disloyalty. My dog didn't just cuddled up with me and went to sleep right here this whole time. He loves me. I know my puppy's loyal. I love my puppy. Scorpio is a hoe. They can be loyal too, but they're just tit for tat. The thing with Scorpio is Scorpios, and whether it's Venus, Sun, Scorpio rising, they want a loyalty and a devotion from you that they themselves are not capable of. That's the thing with Scorpio. And another thing with Scorpio is they're tit for tat. They don't trust anybody and they're tit for tat. And so if they think you're cheating on them, they have a suspicion, and they always have suspicion, then they're liable to cheat on you. Whether you're really cheating or not, they're liable to cheat on you and fuck you over because they suspect you of doing so, or they think that you might do so, so they want to stay one up on you. God's color, you said your girlfriend has a Chiron in Scorpio in the 6th house and a Lilith in Libra in the 5th house. She can't seem to figure out what to do. What do you mean? What to do about what? With Chiron and Scorpio in the 6th house, that's kind of health issues. Unhealthy health issues because she takes things to extremes. With Libra Lilith in the 5th house, you don't want, if that's your girlfriend, you don't want to know what that could mean. Delete the Henderson. You said, how old am I? I'm 37. I'll be 38 in 3 weeks. But yeah, with Chiron and Scorpio in the 6th house, she has some stuff that she takes to the extreme where she needs to really work on that so she can get her health. And there's some hating, and that makes it hard for her to get along with people sometimes. And people get jealous of her. She gets jealous of other people, and she have insecurities that really bother her. And there's some stuff that's got conditioned into her since childhood that really fucked her up. Now, with Libra Lilith in the 5th house, I'm gonna be real and let you know she also has some hoe tendencies. She has some hoe tendencies. She's a sucker for a pretty face. That's just the truth. I don't want to have to tell you that, but you said, "Oh, I know," so we both know. I'm being real. Libra Lilith in the 5th house, like she gets caught up in the appearance of things, and she likes to have fun, but she also has some hoe tendencies. That's being real. She has some hoe tendencies. Delita Henderson, you asking all the wrong questions. That's too personal. I have daughters and sons. Virgo in the 5th house, how does that play out? Lots of different ways. I mean, Virgo in the 5th house, just having Virgo in your 5th house, first of all, would tell me you're very creative, but you want to do it perfectly. You're caught up in that. And it's hard for you to loosen up sometimes. Hold up. I need to check on my son. Hold up. Just a second. I need to check on my son. Jahi! What about Virgo and Scorpio? They can do good together. What about Lilith in the 10th house? Having Lilith in the 10th house, first of all, affects your reputation. You might have a bad reputation for something, or people might get confused about who you are. You hurting really bad? Take some Tylenol with it for right now, too. When earlier? It's probably been long enough now where you can take some more. Is it stinging? Oh, it's popping. Yeah, there's water in your ear. Just a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me. I need to text my wife. Just a second. But yeah, people get with Lilith in the 10th house, people might be hating on you. You might have a bad reputation for something. You might and I mean, you probably earned that bad reputation, but it might not be fitting of you always. Now, another thing is with Lilith in the 10th house is you care about what people think about you, and you care about status, and you want to be perceived a certain way. Let me answer everybody's questions. Anthony, you said, what does it mean if you have Aquarius moon and Saturn in the second house ruled by Capricorn? It means that you stress about money too much. You be involved with the wrong people. You weren't taught how to manage money very well, and so there's a lot of stuff that you have to mature out of as you get your own identity separate of what the family you were raised in and the principles you were taught coming up. Yeah, you can go over there. No, I'm not Dominican. I'm black and Italian. Yeah. Damn, I missed a lot of questions. Hold up, hold up. Damn, Sharon, you don't know your real name, age, or birthday, but you here? What about Lilith and Taurus in the 11th house? It's about money. Go Getter channel. That's the perfect name. If you got Lilith and Taurus in the 11th house, you want money. You care about money. You trying to see how much money you can make. You want to be involved with people who are making money. If it ain't about dollars, it don't make sense. That's what it means. You way too caught up in the material shit and how much money you're getting paid and how much money people are making and all that other shit. You put material value on everything. What about Capricorn and Aquarius? No, they're not great. How do you see where to make money in your chart? The money you make is in the 11th house. The money that you have is in the second house. But you could also make money there, but that's the money that you keep in. The 11th house is more like gross income. The second house is like net worth. So the money you make and the money you have. Does that make sense to you? The part of fortune is going to tell you how you can make the most money, though. Your fortuna, the lot of fortune or the part of fortune or fortuna is where you're going to see your earning potential. Your maximum earning potential. What's a better indicator of financial flow? Venus, Jupiter, or the moon? Venus. Venus is finance. It depends on placement with the moon and Jupiter. You dig? I already answered you, Go Getter channel. Lilith and Taurus in the 11th house. You care way too much about money. You about fucking money. You want to know how much money you can make. You want to be around people that can make money. You want to know, and I mean that's just kind of how it goes. You're too caught up in material things, but you do make a lot of money too. You're materialistic. Career involving Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, and Mars. Shit, I don't know. Delete the Henderson. I don't know how you can tell a story. I'm the only one that can tell stories here. You can type it out if you want, and the chat is welcome to read it if you would like to put it out. Everybody's welcome to share as long as it's respectful. But I'm not going to read it. Aries in the 11th house. That's one of those placements where you have friends, but you have to be a leader. No, my baby has an ear infection or something. He's 13, but they went swimming for the first time over the weekend several times, and he said his ear is bothering him real bad, so he's he probably has water trapped in his ear or fluid trapped in his ear, and it's irritating his ear tube. What's a good career for Venus and Mercury and Taurus? There's lots of stuff. Anything that has to do with music or artistic or aesthetic design. Anything that has to do with culinary stuff. Anything sexual also. Those are great careers. Those are great careers. Venus in Libra in the 7th house. Uranus, Neptune, and Mars in Aquarius in the 11th. What do I think? You're a good friend. Even better partner. That's what it means. You actually do want a relationship, but you don't want it until you get the right relationship. Until you're ready. You said, could Aries in the 11th house mean a hard time making or keeping friends? Yes, it can. Because you're a loner, really, and you get aggressive. You get into fights with your friends with Aries there. But it also means people like you have a required to be everybody's best friend, or when you have friends, it's like you got to be the one. Is Bitcoin a good investment? Right now, it is. Latice Christian. We're talking about astrology or numerology or anything else that helps you raise that vibration. Does Aries moon express undying love easy? I mean, they express love easy, but I don't know about undying love. I don't know if they have an undying love. They get over it real fast. But in that impulsive moment, yes, they express their love very easily. They're capable of a deep and immediate sacrifice just like that for anybody that they really feel deeply for. And they feel deeply very quickly. What do I think about Venus in Libra in the 7th house and all of that in the 11th house financially? Oh, that's what you're asking me. Venus in Libra in the 7th, Uranus, Neptune, and Mars in Aquarius in the 11th. What do I think? I would think more. Just hit my CashApp. It's right there pinned in the chat. And then I'm not playing, but I'm serious. But also, I think you have great people skills. You have great business instinct. You know what people want, and you know how you can give it to them. I think that you have a lot of unique ways that you can make money, and you have a lot of friends that can help you make money. So yeah, that's what I think about it financially. You're resourceful, and you understand what people want. So you have great potential for salesmanship. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Here's my baby coming back again. You done caught a contact high? You found it, Villanita. You found it. How deep do you want this knowledge of self to go? How deep does she want it to go, Chief? Huh? How deep does she want it to go, baby? Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go. Tato Rasal, you said you're at a writer's residency in South Africa and you're looking for an inspiration. You're a Virgo. You're going on the astrology theme here, but you don't know what's how that's going to help. You just need to find an inspiration. That's interesting. Here's the thing with the Virgo energy. I'll tell you this. Here's the problem. You want an inspiration, but you also want to do it perfectly. You get so caught up in, you probably start over. You start something and you'll ball it up and start over again. Or you'll get ready to feel like, oh, this is it. And then you'll get started. You'll be like, nah, that ain't it. Because something small is off about it. So the thing is with that Virgo energy is just as much as you need inspiration, you need motivation. So you need to just get started on it. Yes, I have a daughter, Delita Henderson. I have 2 daughters. I got 2 daughters, right, baby? Right, baby? Right, baby? And a puppy. Go, baby, go, baby, go. No, don't lick me in my face. Why is Prince on my thumbnail? Kendrick Lamar, Prince, and Kanye West are all Gemini suns, Pisces moons. The sun is in Gemini, the moon is in Pisces right now. So that's why they're on the thumbnail. He is. Go look it up. Prince is a Gemini sun, Pisces moon. I'm never wrong. This is what I do professionally. Michael Jackson is a Virgo sun, Pisces moon. Let me help you out, Alex. Because you literally mean nothing. You ain't shit. What? My dog is a 1.5 years old. What's up, Anna Rosabella? Prince is a Gemini sun, Pisces moon. Absolutely. Elvis is a Capricorn sun, Pisces moon. Blondie is a Cancer sun, Pisces moon, or Debbie Harry. Robin Williams, Cancer sun, Pisces moon. Martin Luther King, Capricorn sun, Pisces moon. Erykah Badu, Pisces sun, Pisces moon. SZA, Pisces moon. Now I'll blow you a kiss. But yeah, them Pisces moons. Odell Beckham Jr., Scorpio sun, Pisces moon. But yeah, Prince is definitely a Gemini sun, Pisces moon. Kendrick Lamar is definitely a Gemini sun, Pisces moon. Kanye West is definitely a Gemini sun, Pisces moon. Hell, Kim Kardashian is a Pisces moon. Jack Black, Chris Farley, Pisces moons. Michelle Obama, Pisces moon. What's up, Joni? We blessed. We too blessed to be stressed. Let me start that over. I love this vibe. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. I need a few more of y'all to hit that super chat. Hit that Cash App. Hit that super sticker. That super thanks. That motherfucking Venmo. PayPal. I call this moonlight. Yeah. Just vibe. Monochrome Soul, you said you're a Sagittarius sun, Virgo moon like Nicki Minaj. My sister is a Sagittarius sun, Virgo moon, and she ain't shit. I'm sure there are actors and celebrities that are triple fire signs. I haven't researched that. I need to. I'm sorry, Heather. I wish I knew, but I haven't researched that personally. Yes, I've seen Moonlight the movie, unfortunately. That's not my cup of tea. That's why when people talk about that movie, Mea Culpa, where he was doing that shit in the paint, and everybody said, oh man, that nigga putting them long strokes in with that paint. I also said he was getting long stroked in Moonlight. That's the truth. When y'all talk about old boy in that movie Mea Culpa on Netflix and him getting it in and him hitting with them long strokes in that paint, you gotta understand he was getting long stroked in the Moonlight. He got ran through. And that's all right. Yeah, I be remembering people's placements, most definitely. It's a part of the job. Shaka Khan, I don't know Shaka Khan's placements, but I haven't looked it up. I know she's a hater. She's a legend, but she's a hater too. I used to know Richard Pryor's placements, but I don't remember. Let me think. Matter of fact, let me look at my charts. I have his chart in my charts. Richard Pryor's a Sagittarius. He has the same birthday as my sister, now that I think about it. Pisces ascendant. Sagittarius sun, Capricorn moon. Go-getter channel. Aries moon in the 10th house. Aries sun in the 10th house. You a go-getter. You got your name really placed aptly. With that Taurus in the 11th house, with that Aries moon in the 10th, Aries sun in the 10th, you are a fucking go-getter. For real. Straight like that. You go get it and come back with it like it ain't nothing. Like nobody else does. I love that and I respect that. That's cool. But yeah, that's most definitely cool. You said, did Richard Pryor deal with the number 3 in numerology? Let's look at his birthday. So Richard Pryor's birthday is December 1st, 1940. And so, look at it like this. 12, which is a 3, then drop the 1, and then 1940. So that's 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 4 is 14. That's a 5. So 3 plus 1, 4 plus 5 is a 9. So he's a 9. So no, he doesn't have a 3, unless it's in his other numbers, but he's not a 3. He's a 9. How does Pisces on the 11th house cusp play out? That's interesting. I would say Pisces on the 11th house means you want to get involved with other creative people, other spiritual people. That's the type of associations you want to. But you're also very imaginative. You're somebody who thinks outside the box. You're somebody who daydreams a lot with Pisces on the 11th house. My sister is December 1st. She's a Sagittarius Sun, Virgo Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Then I have another sister who's a Gemini Sun, Pisces Moon, Gemini Rising. So she's the exact opposite of my other sister. And they are opposites. In every way. Even in how they look. Even in how they look. Am I cool with gay people? Absolutely. I'm cool with everybody. We don't give a damn about sexuality. We give a damn about spirituality. I love gay people. I love trans people. I love everybody who loves themselves. So absolutely, monochrome soul. I'm not concerned with your sexuality. I'm concerned with your spirituality. This is the vibe tribe. As long as you're trying to raise that vibration, I'm cool with you. I love you. I'm a champion for you. Am I into numerology? I'm a numerologist. I'm not just into numerology. I practice numerology. I've actually been gaining a lot of fame for my numerological readings here lately. Straight like that. Sabir Sazin, your date of birth is November 28th, 2001. So that's an 11, that's a 1, that's a 3. So 11 plus 4 is what? 15. So you're a 6. You are a 6. With the life past 7, you're on a spiritual journey. You want to understand as much as you can about the meaning of life and what life is about, and about what the universe is. And so you spend a lot of time by yourself. It can be an isolating journey. But there also is people that are attracted to you because of the wisdom that you have, and because of the natural intelligence that you have. Because you don't just accept anything at face value. And so people trust your judgment. You feel me? That's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool. Shundura Bell, 4/3/1973. So that's a 4, that's a 3. Then we look at 1973, that's a 2, because it's 20. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 3 is 20. So that's a 2. So 4, 3, 2. So a 4 plus a 5 is a 9. So you are a life path 9. When you talk about your birthday, 11/29/1999, you got a lot of 11s there. So that's an 11, that's an 11. You don't simplify 11s because those are master numbers. So 11 plus 11, so 22. And then 1999 is 28. So that's a 1. So that's a 23. So you're a 5. It's a life of changes. You have an adventuresome spirit. You're here for freedom. You want to help people be free to be who they are and be free to choose to do whatever they want to do with their life. And you want to enjoy life and the sensual pleasures that life offers for you. And you just have an unpredictable journey. Shandura Bill, you said, what is my suggestion of learning about numerology? I mean, there's books everywhere, but I would start by getting a numerology reading from me. KU, 5/30/2000. So 2000 is a 2. That's 5 plus 3 plus 2, so that's 10. That's a 1. You are a 1. You're a leader. You have a warrior spirit. You're not afraid of much, but even when you are, you keep pushing regardless, and that's why people are willing to follow you. You're intuitive, you're dynamic in your personality, and you're very assertive. You don't need anybody to go with you. So yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you fucking with one of the best here. Sarah Woods is an 8. You're not just a lead. With an 8, you're not just a leader. You're a fucking boss. And you have to learn how to apply power effectively. And you might have haters, and but you just got to keep pushing. And you're gonna face some obstacles, but it's all about empowerment for you. It's all about success. And you have a certain magnetism that makes people want to follow you. And you have such a powerful personality that you can seem larger than life to some people sometimes. So yeah. No, I don't look like Drake. I'm bald, I'm old, and I got a bigger dick. I'm not playing about the bigger dick part, but yeah, I'm bald too. But yeah. I ain't nothing like Drake. Don't equate me to that. This nigga be saying anything.
Alright guys, UFC 302, go.
Eights get money too. Yeah. Eights get guap. And it don't stop. And it don't stop. My bad, I didn't mean to kick the camera, y'all. Reconnect with the vibe.
Same.
Yeah.
98.
Now I'm showing my tummy. What? Come here. Yeah, come here, baby. This has a certain vibe to it, don't it, Heather?
Same. 98.
I gotta call my son, y'all. Give me 1 second. Well, I'll wait till the vibe is over. Can I talk about maturity number 5? Well, I would say maturity number 5 means that you're going into that 5 energy. And so that just tells me as you grow and mature, you're going to have a lot of knowledge on a variety of experiences because you're going to experience a lot of different stuff that other people might not experience. And your life is going to get more and more exciting as you grow and mature. And where a lot of people would look at the changes that are happening in their life as instability, you kind of look at it as the coming of opportunities for you to change perspective or for you to grow. So having that maturity number 5 really just tells me as you grow and mature, you're going to start feeling more and more free to be who you are, and you're going to kind of change into this different person who's a lot more loose or laid back than you were when you were younger. So yeah. Yep. Let me text my son.
Same. 98.
All right. How do you find the maturity number in numerology? It would be easier if I could show y'all like with the board, but what you do is you add up the month, the day, and the year separately until you get a single digit or master number with those. Then you sum up the components. Then you sum up the reduced month, day, and year numbers, and then reduce that sum to a single digit or a master number, and that's the maturity number right there. But I mean, see how hard that is. That's for me. That's for me to tell you. But I would have to show you. Let me ask, did she send it? I'm sending it now. Did you send it? Hold up. Let me look at my money. A lot of people telling me they sent me payments and I didn't get the payment. Hell no, you didn't send shit. But yeah. Living in Florida must be awesome. It can be, I bet. I've never been to Florida. I know a lot of people in Florida, but I've never been to Florida. I know cannabis isn't legal in Florida, so it can't be that great. And it's real racist in Florida still. It's great for tourists. And people that live in Florida, they love it. But from my perspective, Florida is still the South. Florida still has restrictive laws. So, yeah. And in Miami, you're liable to get jacked or killed quickly. Duval is real fucking ghetto. It's funny that y'all said that. I saw the ocean 3 years ago. And I told my wife as we were driving home from Texas the other day, I said, look, I know we might not be able to do it for my birthday this year because we just spent money on this trip, but by my birthday next year, I want to see the ocean again. That's my goal, is seeing that ocean again, going to the ocean again. Now, I'm going to prefer California just because of how much more free the environment is. I would, if you're getting into swim and to do water activities, Florida is a lot better because California, as much as it's great, 75 degrees is not ideal to be in that water. It's cool to be riding around and looking at the ocean, but that shit is cold. But yeah, I love the West Coast. I love Las Vegas too. And I love the ocean. But as much as I love the ocean, I like clear streams and blue water. Like if you can ever get to a lake, and there's very few of them that has really pretty water at a lake or a river that has clear water. I love that. Which we have that quite a bit here, where I'm at. So I like to go up into the mountains and go to those mountain streams that have that crystal clear water. And I like to go around and fuck around in that water up there. I haven't spent a lot of time at Santa Monica Beach. I liked Venice Beach. I mean, it's so packed, but Venice Beach was one of the better places to go. I've been to Santa Monica Beach. I've been to Malibu. Malibu ain't what I mean. I've been to Long Beach. I went whale watching off Long Beach. So yeah. I've never been to North Carolina. I've been to South Carolina, but not North Carolina. So yeah. But yeah, even like I said, even more than I love the ocean. I like the vibe of the ocean, and I like it, but I also love mountain streams. I love going up and seeing that clear water rushing over the rocks in the mountain streams. I love that shit. But the beach, being a water sign, like being a beach, I spent so much time when I was on the beach just soaking in that environment and letting that shit heal me. I felt so good and I felt so strong and free there. And even being an astrologer, I didn't really believe that until I got there. But once I got there and I got in there in that ocean atmosphere, it just felt so fucking healing. Now, what is crazy is I get motion sickness really easy. So we went whale watching and I didn't get to enjoy it at all. I got fucking seasick as soon as we got on that fucking big ass boat. And the fucking, I'm great in the water. Like I can swim, I'm in the waves, I'm having fun, all that shit. But once we got in that fucking, in that boat out there in the middle of the ocean, whale watching, like that shit sucked. I'm gonna have to take some Dramamine next time. Like we saw several blue whales and I couldn't enjoy it because that shit had me fucking sick. Hey, does it smell like it outside?
Yeah, a little bit.
For real?
Yeah, I was walking around the circles making sure. But I smelled it.
Ain't no spray though. Is there any spray in there? Say what?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, is there spray? You got cologne?
Not in there.
Do you have cologne at all? Do your brothers have cologne?
I think so. I think.
Sorry, it's smelling like a pound outside my door. I don't need that.
Right here.
Is it? Let me see it. Is it full?
Yeah.
Go out, spray it. Go out there and just, with people not, or if they can't see you, just hit it for me, son. That's why I put this shit out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some Dramamine next time. Hey, will you take Chief to pee? I got it smelling like too much herb outside, though. Yeah, I love California, but I just don't like how it's not hot. If I'm gonna be on the beach, I want it to be at least 85 to 90 degrees so I could, you know what I mean? So the water feels refreshing. It's always 75 degrees on the beach in California. Everywhere. It's always 75 degrees. Hey, hey, I'm live. You better stop. Hey. Hey. Did it smell like it a lot or just a little bit?
A little bit.
Man, this is some bullshit. I'm not even smoking no more. He needs to pee like 2-3 times though. I'll take him next time. Yeah, I don't know. As long as it ain't Diddy's yacht. My dog is a pit bull. Pit bull terrier. Hey, y'all, excuse me for a minute. I gotta adjust myself here. All right. Oh my God. I want a chow so bad. I grew up with chows, and not everybody has chows anymore. But chows are the most aggressive dogs there are. What zodiac signs gain weight fast or has trouble making weight or managing their weight? I don't know if that's a sign. Sagittarius might be that they lose or gain weight fast, but I would say anything that where Jupiter is associated in the aspects that Jupiter make would do stuff with that. And Pisces rising also is another one, but that's a Jupiter ruled chart or ascendant there. But Taurus can be people, they can be thick and eat. So I mean Taurus, but I would say when you're looking at weight though, Jupiter, I would look at what's going on with Jupiter in their charts for their weight. Taurus is they can be thick, solid. They can really enjoy food. So you might have some of them, but you might have some small ones. Sagittarius, you can have some big. I've seen, Virgo is supposed to be people who are really health oriented, but I've seen a lot of big fat ass Virgos. Either way you look at it. So I myself, my weight fluctuates. I gain weight and I lose weight really fast. Really fast. It's my pleasure, Go Get a Channel. Thank you for coming. I know I need a few more of y'all to hit that motherfucking like button. I need a few more of y'all to hit that super sticker, that super thanks. Let me know you fuck with me. I gotta hit my quota for the month. I don't know if I'm there yet. Let me look. I need to hit my quota. I need to make a quota. No, not yet. I need to make like $10, $15 more to hit my YouTube quota for the month. I appreciate the CashApp love too, Go Getter. I need that too. What's up means you. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. You are now a part of the PrIcElEs family. You are now a valued member of this society. You have to send me an email at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. So mr.turner1300@gmail.com. Then I'll send you a price list. But I'm not going to discuss my prices here in front of everyone. That's just not appropriate business practice. Send me an email, I'll send you a price list. Stinky. You gonna get back up here, Stinky? I definitely will. Yeah. Who's my favorite basketball player of any era? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. MJ. His airness. Black Jesus. Mac 46 8L. Shut up. I had to tell you to shut up. Hold on. Favorite football team? You should know that. I'm just not in the right room today. Dallas Cowboys. Motherfucking Dallas Cowboys to the death of me. And a fight come with it. Like any Cowboys fan, I'm delusional and I don't give a fuck. I'm a Pisces moon. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm delusional. I don't give a fuck. It's our year. Dallas Cowboys. My favorite Cowboys player all time, Dez Bryant. How do I feel about the Seahawks? They're good. I don't hate on any team. See, that's the difference. People can't. Here's the thing. Like, look at Mushroom Merchant looking like a dumbass. Cause it's like this. I can rep my team without hating on your team. Like, I can love the Cowboys, and there's other teams that are cool, and I won't never talk shit about them unless it's the Eagles. Or unless we're playing y'all that week. Everybody else, they can't rep their team without hating on the Cowboys. Like, you can't be a fan of your team without hating on the Cowboys, and that reflects who you are inside. You feel me? Like, that reflects you inside. Like, that... I don't hate on anybody else's team. Yeah, that's what's up. What's up to the Panthers? I like the Panthers. The Panthers are cool. I have no problem. I like Bryce Young. Who else do they have still now? They've lost a lot of players. They might have restocked, but I mean, I liked Brian Burns when he was there, but he's gone now. But I like the Panthers. I have nothing against any team except the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm not going to ever talk shit about anybody's team unless they're playing my team. But when you can't rep your team without hating on the Cowboys, like, that's why the Cowboys are the most profitable franchise in all of sports. Do I know the Cowboys be on some more shit? Yes. Do I know us as Cowboys fans are annoying as fuck? Yes. Do I know, like, all of that shit? But I love the Cowboys. My daddy loved the Cowboys. I'm from West Texas. I love the Dallas Cowboys. As a matter of fact, I love the Dallas Cowboys more than just about anything else in the whole world. Other than my kids, it goes God, or, I mean, love in itself, because I look at God as love. But love in itself, my children, the Dallas Cowboys, then my wife, and then my family, my other family, and then everything else. That's how much I love the Dallas Cowboys. I love the Cowboys before her. I love the Cowboys if we split it up. So I can't just put her before the Cowboys. She knows that. She gets straight cussed out behind the Dallas Cowboys. I love the Dallas Cowboys. It's the perfect Pisces moon obsession. Have I witnessed a Cowboys Super Bowl? I've witnessed 3 of them. I'm old. I witnessed 3 of them. 3. And see, when I was, you have to look at my, because of my age and the way I was growing up, that's why I love, another reason why I love them so much is I actually witnessed the Cowboys being a dynasty. As a kid, like, when I was a kid, the Cowboys were winning Super Bowls. So yes, they haven't been back since I was a kid, but yes. Are Pisces moons hoes? Yes, some of them can be, because Pisces moons don't have boundaries. It's hard for Pisces moons to have boundaries. So you can be friends with somebody, or you can have a relationship with somebody, and those lines can get blurred really easily. Or you can be involved with somebody and you can get too deeply involved, or you can fuck around with people without boundaries. So I can't say Pisces moons are hoes, but I can say they definitely can be. They have that potential in a major way. I definitely was. But my moon is in the 5th house. So that adds to that dynamic. I was a hoe for real. A hoe for show. That lack of boundaries is a motherfucker. How does my family feel about astrology? Some of them really are really enjoy, but a lot of them respect me and my journey because it's helped me change a lot of the ways in the lifestyle that I was living, and it's been successful for me. And as far as my family and my household, they love it because that's what provides for us. You know. Am I Muslim? No. But I do study Islam. But I'm not any religion. I even practice Islam in certain ways. But as far as my family, my dad thinks it's interesting, but he laughs about it. Everybody else just is happy that I found something that's helped me change my life, and that I'm into something that's providing for my family, and they respect that I've built an international business. It's not just the same for me as it is for some people. This is what I do professionally. I practice it. I actually have a successful business. I've taught a lot of people astrology. I have students. So yeah, we there with that. Matter of fact, I need to look at my student. I think I lied to my student. I'm about to call her right now. All right, we good, we good, we good. That was last week. But no, they just don't. For the people that don't understand it, they want me to explain certain stuff to them. They think it's interesting, but other people just think it's, you know, as far as my dad goes. But he's a Capricorn moon. He thinks it, you know, he laughs at it, but he laughs at everything. Maybe he would realize by looking at his own placements why he's such an abusive ass crackhead. What about tarot? My wife is studying to do tarot. I don't. Nobody else in my family does tarot. My wife has been studying it for a couple of years. She still hasn't decided to start practicing it herself. She studies it and she turns cards for herself and stuff like that personally. But she's still developing her skills to where she feels comfortable. But my sister is one of Joali, who is a financial advisor and an awesome tarot reader herself. And for y'all that ain't fucked around, go fuck with Joali Cruz or Queen Machete on Facebook, on Patreon, on whatever, because me being involved with her has changed my life, and that's my motherfucking sister. I've made thousands of dollars by taking her advice. But yeah. That's what's up, go-getter. I believe you can. You a go-getter. Hold up, I got people hitting me for readings. Let me answer. I got this girl Selena talking about I'm sending audio. I'm sending Cash App right now. You ain't sending no Cash App to me. I hate when people play with my motherfucking payments. Is there some reason that Cash App ain't working? Let me answer these clients real fast. All right. I sent you an email back. Go get it. If you're one of the people that I just answered, I definitely just answered you. I have some dude named Brett from the Museum of Illusion who can hit me up talking about they want to pay me to come to their place and to go live in their place, and they want me to talk about to come talk to them, but I'm waiting for them to tell me what the accommodations are going to cost and how much they're going to pay me. Dang, Heather's excited for her reading and I've been stalling. I got everything ready, I just haven't recorded it. I might do that tomorrow or sometime this weekend. You will have your reading by Tuesday afternoon, for sure. I promise. It's Wednesday now, so it's 6 days. In the next 6 days, you will have it, even though you waited over a month. I need to give you grace on a numerology reading, too, if you haven't gotten one yet. I probably have given you a numerology reading, too. Have I given you a numerology one yet, Heather? So we have less than an hour to go on this live. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, but as much as 50 minutes. Just depends on how many people are here in 20 minutes. Sharon Crawford, you don't know my dad. You always saying some crazy shit. I don't look like my dad. I look like my mom. Come on now. Saturn in Aries. You're afraid of being stopped or held back. And you have an attitude, or you seem like you have an attitude, but you have a chip on your shoulder that makes you a hard person to get along with. You make things harder on yourself because of your attitude with Saturn in Aries. Fuck going on with my CashApp? Shit. I need somebody to hit that super chat, super sticker, super thanks. If not, y'all don't appreciate shit. Shit. Neptune and Aquarius in the 8th house. That's interesting. You have a different belief system. You might even be politically involved in certain instances. You want to change the world, but first you got to change yourself with Neptune there in the 8th. And you're into the occult, and you're into astrology, and you're into finding different ways that you can help people. But ultimately, you're all about giving back. And you have a multitude of ways that you can do that. You're incredibly resourceful. Appreciate the love, go get her. Yeah, my hips hurting and shit. What the fuck is wrong with my hip? Libra in the 12th house. Having Libra in the 12th house. I think with Libra in the 12th house, like, that means Scorpio rising. Means you're a hard person to get close to. Not a lot of people know you. Jupiter and Leo in the 2nd house. With Mercury in the 10th house. Then your communication skills are how you make money in your career, and your confidence plays into that. And you're naturally you're so confident that people want to invest in you, and they believe that they're gonna get a return for that. And you yourself are great at managing things, and you're a leader, and you have a lot of self-esteem, and your self-esteem makes you worth a lot. You have an incredibly high self-worth, so you don't settle, so you make a lot. But with Mercury in the 10th house, it's your communication skills that are part of it. I have Mercury in the 10th house. And so your communication skills are a big part of your job. And you don't just want to know stuff, you want to know how you can take that knowledge that you have and employ it. With Libra in the 12th house, you're a hard person for people to get close to. And sometimes you overthink situations. You think too much. Overthinker. You don't trust. And you have a hard time accepting things at face value. Nah, Sharon Crawford, you didn't see my daddy in a vision. I love you, but nah, you didn't see me and my daddy in no goddamn vision. My daddy's real black. You can't see him that good. He doesn't what? Aries, Mercury. You just noticed you got 3 Aries. Yeah, I believe it. You're an honest person, and that helps too. You know what you want. You say what you mean, and people respect that. I respect it. My bad, y'all. I got caught up trying to look for somebody. Oh, she's pretty. No, Sharon Crawford, you're absolutely wrong. My dad is not a tad darker than me. My dad is a lot darker than me. My daddy's as black as my fucking shirt. Soon to be ex. Oh, y'all be crazy. I just noticed that when Go Getter said it. Like, what the fuck you mean you're soon to be ex? I think the bill of my hat is crooked, and that's what's making me think the hat is crooked. It's not crooked, though. That's a part of it too, S. Beasley. Learning stuff about Jesus is great to learn also. You thought we were going to come on and dispute that? What you need to do is start a channel where you open up, because you probably don't know as much about Jesus as you do. As you think you do, or as you are trying to put on. Because then you would realize Jesus wasn't a Christian. Jesus was meek and humble. He didn't want the world following him. He damn sure didn't want people going and putting a gun to somebody's head and saying, you're converting to Christianity. And when they don't convert to Christianity, they blow their head off and then bury them as a Christian anyway. Don't get me started. See, I'm a master of all religious texts. I've read the Bible several times, and I've read it in different ways. I've read it from cover to cover the way you're not supposed to. I've read it in different frames where there's a way that this is how you read the Bible in 365 days. And so you read some of the New Testament, you read some of the Old Testament, and then it goes like that. I've bounced around until I finished. So That's not something you can miss me with. I've read the Holy Quran. I've read the Torah. Is Jesus a man or a God? Jesus was a man. Absolutely. Jesus worshiped God himself. For people to put Jesus in the place of God is crazy, because that's not true. Jesus Christ was a human being. Exactly, S. Beasley. Exactly. I'm tuned in for real. As you should be. Pisces midheaven, you're underestimated. I mean, you have a lot of creative talent and all that stuff like that, but more than anything else, when I see Pisces on the midheaven, I see that you're a person who's underestimated. But you always surprise people. You always impress people. Because nobody thought you were going to be able to do what you did, but you did it. And you believe in yourself, but people need to learn how to have more belief in you, because you're constantly underestimated and you're capable of all things. You're all powerful in certain ways. But you have either a spiritual path or a creative path that's set out before you. That's what's up, go getter. Let's give Biden another shot. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't think either one of the candidates are good choices but that doesn't really matter. Neither one of the candidates are good choices. I wish we didn't have to choose between either one of them, moron. So yeah, Taurus midheaven. Here's the thing with Taurus midheaven. You can do a lot of stuff. I don't want to look at a certain career path with the Taurus midheaven. I just want to say that you're concerned about how much money you're going to make, but you also have a certain comfort zone that you operate in. Now, that comfort zone and that stubbornness can be responsible for you never accepting less than what you're worth, or it can be responsible for you setting your bar so low that you never reach your full potential. Go get it. I answered your question for the reading. Pluto and Sagittarius in the 6th house. I mean, you believe work is a lot more important than play is, and once again, you're a go-getter. But I would also say you're looking for something that's right in front of your face. Like you're searching for something that's gonna change your whole life, a job or whatever it is, or a healthy practice. But really, you just got to keep grinding, and you realize that your purpose has always been laid out before you, and you're already living it out. So you're searching for this purpose. You're searching for this job that's gonna change everything for you and everybody. But really, you realize that you've been doing that the whole time. You've been changing people's lives. You are a part of it, and so it's one of those interesting things to where you just got to make sure you don't get too stretched in with that. It's like you're always looking for that next thing that's going to be the job or the thing that just changes everything for you. But you've changed so much for other people, and you realize that you are the change that you're looking for. You are that. So yeah. Does anybody else have anything they want to get out of their system? We're about to go. It's been real. We've been here for 3 hours. I might be back tomorrow. I might not. It just depends on what my wife has going on. So, does anybody have anything else they need to get out of their system in the next 2 minutes? We're leaving in 2 minutes. I appreciate everybody's love and support. If you're interested in any readings, get at me immediately in my email. And that's at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. That's mr.turner1300@gmail.com. And that's not just for birth chart readings. That's for numerology readings, which for right now is a big hit. My numerology readings are really selling right now. I'm booked with those to the max. How you feeling, son? How you feeling? What does it mean when somebody has their sun and moon in the 8th house? That they're a deep person and they operate at extremes? It means that they don't. There's not a lot of people that get close to them. They spend a lot of time by themselves. But if they do let somebody in, they let them in completely. And their friends are kind of self-selecting because of that. Because either we're locked in all the way forever, or we're not locked in at all. I love you, Villanita. So there's that. I got a puppy here that needs love, so I gotta love my puppy. Aquarius midheaven, you care about freedom more than you care about money. Whatever it is, you want to be able to be free to do something that changes and helps people, but also like you just need something that's gonna help you feel free and something that doesn't make you feel boxed into any boundaries. So yeah, that's what the Aquarius midheaven means, and there's a lot of jobs that could give you that. You could work in something in tech. You could work in something with metaphysics. You could work in something in a nonprofit organization. You could work in something that political. That's political. You just want something that creates change and something that offers you a certain amount of freedom. If that makes sense. I love y'all for real. So remember, no matter what you got going on astrologically, just because you're built like that, it doesn't mean you have to build like that. And what I mean is, we all have all of this energy available to us. What you do with it is what you do with it. And even beyond that, it's not about what you do. It's about how you do it. And that's some priceless knowledge in itself. And this has been some priceless knowledge of self. If you're interested in any astrological readings, get at me in my email, not in my comments. That's once again at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. That's birth chart readings, whether it be an audio recording or a phone call or a Zoom session. That's solar return chart readings. That's numerology readings. That's synastry readings. That's hour-long consultations. Get at me. If not, you're selling yourself short. I love you. We're out.